Hey everybody, this is the LEGO Batman Rescue from Ra's al Ghul set, and no, I did not pronounce that incorrectly. I think a lot of Batman fans will really appreciate the cast of characters here with Ra's himself, Batman, Talia, and then a young Damian Wayne Robin. The Bat vehicle of choice in this set is this desert buggy, which, to be honest, to me, doesn't look as cool in person as it did in the official pictures. It just looks a little bit more simple and blocky to me, actually, especially from the front of it. I do like the shaping in the center, though. It's my favorite section of it. A little bit of roll cage element there. Interestingly enough, these sides are not connected, so you can open it up on just one side. That's actually kind of cool to me. Or you can open up both if you want to. Very easy to get a figure in there, but there's not much to see. Just a steering wheel, which is fine. Stickers on the side here. It does have two clips on the back, and the back also looks a little bit blocky to me, kind of like the front, but at least it does have spots where you can put the figure accessories, so you always have a place for those. This is Ra's hideout, which has been really simplified down to just the most important parts for a couple of play patterns here, if you will. Of course, it has to have the Lazarus pit there, which is pretty simple. And this is supposed to be an action feature here, where you can put a figure on that and then flip them forward. So the idea is that Ra's would go in there when he is starting to get old again. He would get all reinvigorated, and then you'd flip him on out. But it's a little bit awkward actually getting him to be there, because you have to kind of balance this, and the idea is that he would be leaping forward into battle. Just really doesn't work that well, in my personal opinion. Another odd action feature here is the ability to break the doors down, or at least break one of the doors down. So these are nice, they look good, they look appropriate for something old and wooden in this case. You can just, bust them open like that, or open them carefully if you want to, but on this side, they've attached this whole column very simply, and they've decided that you can break that down by just driving right through it with the Bat buggy. So all of this will just break off like that. That's kind of the idea. Is you have to really imagine that there's a wall continuing on over here. It's just a little destructible element, but to me, it just doesn't work out all that great. Probably my favorite thing here is this sticker. It's just funny because it's just so obvious in showing you the instructions for how to use the Lazarus pit. I also like the little Bruce and Talia little inscription up at the top. That's a nice little Easter egg that's thrown in there. The staircase is nice. I always like these designs. They've been around forever, but they look good. There's a little bit of a trap there, so if you're coming down from the top as a hero, then you can actually have a trap that gets activated here. You as a huge fig, as a real person, just push down on this side, and it makes this axe come swinging around. There's also an action feature for breaking a person out of the prison there. So I've got Robin in there, who's trapped presently, but on the other side of this, so let me go ahead and show you the back of this. It's not very camera friendly or anything. It's not really supposed to be. Like I said, they really minimized this thing, but you can see this sticking out, this little knob kind of sticks out. You can push that. If you push it really quickly, then it'll just break the door down. A similar thing to the main entrance door, just has a part that can be knocked off, or you can just open the door. And inside, there are no studs inside of that small Nexo Knights corner castle piece, so it's just completely flat. So a figure would just kind of stand there, and in this case, Robin has that really wide cape, so it kind of wedges him in place, and that's why he fell out, because it was kind of the cape was just springing forward. But that's really all there is to the main build. This is kind of a nice family portrait here with Batman and son and baby mama's daddy all together at once. That works. The cape piece for Damian there is extra wide. You really end up kind of turning it around the sides quite a bit. It works out pretty well. I think that it gets the shape taken care of pretty properly. Two different cloth pieces, as the capes just interlock, but two different cloth pieces for Ra's setup. So rather than having a single piece that gets folded over, the top part is actually separate. Let me take some of this stuff off so you can see details a little better. mostly Batman's main face here from the front. You turn these around, you get to see the alternate. So all of them get alternate faces, which are good. I especially like the one for Robin. It's my favorite part here out of all of the minifigure pieces. And Ra's gets a secondary face that shows him starting to turn old again. So the idea is that you would use that face and then put him into the Lazarus pit and then turn the face around, and he would end up, looking younger and also a little bit crazy, as is appropriate. My overall opinion about this set will probably prove to be unpopular, but that's just too bad. My opinion is my opinion. I think that the set is not bad. I just think it's not particularly good. Nothing about this really excites me. The figure selection is good. It's really important for Batman history in general, but the build is just so simplified. The main base build itself is brought down to such a small size to try to keep the overall costs down. And the Bat vehicle in this case isn't that great to me. The Lazarus pit exists, and that's fine, but again, just nothing really excites me about this beyond the figures. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But of course, you can feel free to disagree. Let me know what you think about the set. Share your honest opinions and thoughts about it in a comment down below. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon in the next video.